Being a doctor mom is a superpower, wielded by resilient super women. But there's often a price of overwhelm. Waking up each day to step into the superhero suit can be exhausting. That is, if you didn't fall asleep in said suit. Let's be honest, sometimes the cape feels more like a weighted blanket. Moms are pulled down by the weight of patient care and guilt and the constant pressure to be everything to everyone. Here's the secret. It's okay to change into comfy pants and still be a superwoman. It's okay to refresh your routine or even mindset. This episode is your permission slip to ditch the struggle and embrace a fresh start. Uncover how to reset and renew as a physician mom. It's time to rediscover your joy and remember that even superheroes need a recharge. Find the full transcript and more resources for physician moms at inspiredmommds.com/40. You're listening to Inspired Mom MDs with host Cindy Van Prague, helping physician moms take back control and prioritize what matters most so they thrive in private practice and at home. Hi there, and thank you for joining me today. This is my 40th podcast episode. I never thought I would come up with that many topics, let alone write and record them. It also happens to be my last episode of 2024. Though you may be listening in the heat of summer right now, I'm inclined to talk today about new beginnings, or rather how to reset and renew. It's a common thought for many when the new year comes around, with setting resolutions and making positive changes in their life. But it doesn't have to be a new year to set a resolution. If that were the case, we would only set big goals once a year. The new year is a timely reminder of the possibility of change, though. It's time to start a new calendar, recover from holiday stressors, and learn to write the date differently when you sign notes, right? In fact, there is a good reason to set goals for change at any time of the year. It's also a time to dream of what you want. Like, I want to lose 1% of body fat and gain more muscle mass. I want to touch base with an old friend I haven't talked to in ages. I want to fill my dinner plate with more vegetables than carbs each night. I want to read more of the books stacked on my shelf. So what happens when I am awarded one of my wants? I feel this sense of accomplishment. I feel better, and I have some momentum. How do you make these dreams a reality? The key question in my mind is, what does it take to reset? It takes a few steps, like setting and moving towards a goal. And this may include change in mindset. It may include accountability, rewards, self-reflection, choosing a realistic target in the beginning, setting a time frame, and tracking the progress and outcomes as you go. It's all a process that might be an overnight success for some, or take a little determination as you experiment with what works and learn from what doesn't. When I first learned the process of achieving wellness goals, whether external physical goals like what I eat or internal goals like mental goals, setting boundaries, it seemed to have a lot of unnecessary steps. I thought, all right, let's get on with it. I want to see results and not spend all this time talking about it and planning. What I learned through hands-on experience, though, was that each step was invaluable. Mindset, for example, is a vital one. This mental attitude or inclination sets the stage for success or failure. It shapes how you think and feel and behave. It gives you a perspective on life and how you view and interpret situations you end up in. It's no wonder that those with growth mindsets have more success, like they have on this pair of sparkly clean glasses. And those with a fixed mindset have outdated prescription glasses with scratches and streaks all over them. To see the world clearly and visualize how to turn situations into a win is a power move. A positive mindset is within your reach. Sometimes it just takes a reset. The word reset is exciting for me because I see new beginnings and a chance to make life better. It can be a do-over, right? This mental shift can happen in many ways. Maybe someone just needs a vacation. They need to physically leave their surroundings and go sit by a lake or kayak on a river or hop on a plane to a new location. There's so many ways to change your mindset within your daily routine, too. Think of gratitude practice, which I just talked about in episode 39. Self-compassion helps the brain to shift to a positive mindset, too. Being kind to yourself during challenging times and focusing on self-improvement rather than self-criticism. How about learning from others how to shift your focus away from mistakes and loss to effort and wins? What about making small changes to what you say when you face a challenge? I've been incorporating the word yet into my life more, like going from I can't do this to I can't do this yet. Mindset is key, no doubt about it. While working with women on mindset, they are simultaneously working on the rest of the process I mentioned earlier. The accountability, rewards, self-reflection, choosing a realistic target, setting a time frame, and tracking progress and outcomes. Each area can have a dramatic impact on moving towards a goal. It is a process that works, even if you don't believe it at first, like me. The process I'm talking about is setting a goal you want and taking all these steps to get to it. You will feel better when you get there and gain momentum for other changes. And if you don't reach that ultimate goal, it's okay. Celebrate the progress over perfection. My number one goal with the Inspired Mom MDs podcast is to literally inspire you. It can be that little push or oomph that gets you to move forward towards a goal. It can just be a lighthearted distraction as a break in your day. It can be learning a little tidbit that sparks your interest. I also strive to bring actionable items to each show while covering topics that are common issues among physician moms. So I want to extend an invitation to email me with any issues, any top issues that you'd like some help with or just to hear about. You can email me at cindy@inspiredmommds.com with any topics or any constructive feedback about the show that you suggest. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to join me next week for another dose of support and inspiration. And until then, take care of yourselves and take care of those who matter most. It's time to take control and thrive. Thank you for tuning in to Inspired Mom MDs. Please share with other physician moms and leave a review if you found value from this podcast.